Alright, for dinner tonight, I'm going to be making a recipe that I came up with for myself. It's kind of like a chicken Alfredo, I guess, if you will, but it's got a little extra stuff put into it. It's a bake. It's not something like regular Alfredo. So what you're going to need is some mozzarella cheese. I got these regatta noodles, or you can get penny pasta if you want. Some salt and pepper. You're going to need some garlic powder, some paprika, some parsley, romano parmesan cheese, cream cheese to room temperature. You're going to need some garlic, 2 cans of Rotel. This is the fire roasted diced tomatoes with green chilies. If you want a little spicier one, you can use that. Some extra virgin olive oil, half and half or heavy cream, a full stick of butter, and some chicken breast. And that's it for now. I got some water. Just turn on high heat, let that boil, and we'll get started. Okay, what I like to do is take these chicken breasts. Instead of just using them whole, I take them, I split them this way. That way I actually get 6 pieces out of here as opposed to 3. Because they're pretty thick. I don't need that thick. I just need kind of thinner pieces. And go ahead and heat your oven to 350 while you're at it. Alright, so go ahead and take your chicken breast. You want to lay it down like this. Take your knife, hold your hand on top, and just cut right in half. Right in the middle, all the way through. When you're done, you should have 2 pieces, just like that, instead of actual one big thick piece. Alright, our chicken breasts have all been cut up, so now we're going to go ahead and season them. Don't be afraid to get some seasoning on here. A lot of people, when they season chicken breasts, don't like to season it. Get a good, generous amount on there. Okay, there's our pepper. Now we're going to go with some salt. Pepper. Some paprika. Hard to do this and film and watch what you're doing at the same time. And last but not least, some garlic powder. Now don't put the paprika or the parsley on here yet. That's going to go in the sauce. So we're going to flip these over to the other side and get ready to sear them. Okay, next thing you want to do, we want to take 4 cloves of garlic. And you want to put them in your garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, just make sure you chop them up real nice and real smooth. So I have an onion here. We're going to go ahead and dice this onion. Get that cut up here. And once we get this done, we're going to set this aside. It's going to go in our sauce. Okay, next step here, I got a large saucepan. We're going to take our stick of butter, goes in the pan. Once this butter starts to heat up and cook down a little bit, then we're going to add our garlic and our onions to this. Our garlic and our onions are all chopped up. Our garlic has been put through the press. And it's about ready to go in. Once those cook down, we're going to add in our cream cheese. We've got our chicken already seasoned, ready to be seared in just a few minutes. And our Rotel will go in there as well. So we're going to get some olive oil in the pan. Get ready to sear the chicken breast. There we go, olive oil's in. Just wait for the butter to melt. Once the butter starts to melt here, we'll add the garlic in. Alright, the pan is good and hot now, so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and add our onions and our garlic and get them going. Let's pause this camera to get this done. It's hard to do with one hand. Okay, the garlic and the onions are in here. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. I'll cook this down just for a few minutes, just get the onions a little translucent. Let the garlic cook some raw garlic, and once that happens, I'm going to go ahead and add in my cream cheese and let that melt down. Alright, our onions and our garlic have been cooking down for quite a bit now, and the cream cheese is ready to go in. I can get a hold of it here. So all this cream cheese goes in. And switch hands. I'm going to incorporate all this in here. And by the way, this cream cheese is room temperature. Helps it break down and melt in here a lot easier. Just kind of smash it in, work it in. So just a minute, I'll get back to you once this is all done. Right, our cream cheese is pretty good. We're going to add in a whole quart of cream. Normally I use heavy cream, but this just happened to be a half and half. Normally I use heavy whipping cream for this. And we just sit there and stir this all in until this gets incorporated. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt and pepper to this. Get it nice and good the way we like it. And after this is where we like it, we're going to add in our Rotel. Okay, I've got about 1/8 of a cup of parsley here. I'll put some parsley in there. Now it goes in our cans of Rotel. Again, this is the fire roasted tomato with green chilies. So I'm going to pour that in there. In the other can. Okay, and goes the other can of Rotel. Now we're going to stir this, let this cook for a few minutes. We're going to season it with salt and pepper again to taste and go from there. Okay, our water is boiling for our pasta. We're going to go ahead and add our pasta at this point. Cook it for at least 6 to 8 minutes so it's pretty much al dente. Okay, our sauce is looking really good. Oh, it tastes delicious too. I just tasted it. So now once this is cooked down for a little bit, it's thickened up a little bit. It's nice and creamy. See all the parsley in there, the chunks of tomatoes. Oh man. Now, what really sets this sauce off, we add in a half cup of parmesan romano cheese. So we're going to go ahead and incorporate that in there. And we're going to stir this up, and the sauce is ready to go in the dish. Then we're going to move on to cooking the chicken. Our pasta's in the cooking, almost done. Okay, I just switched places. I put the skillet with the olive oil on, ready for the chicken over here. Sauce is done, so what I want to do is take it and divide this up between two 9x13 pans. So take half of the sauce, put in this pan, half in another pan, and the chicken, once it's cooked, will go in there. Okay, the pan is good and hot, so now we're going to take our chicken, and the idea here is not to cook the chicken thoroughly, just to get a nice sear on each side. So I'm going to do a couple pieces at a time. Get them in there, get a nice sear. Once those are seared, they're going to go in the sauce. Now the chicken should be about ready to turn, so we're going to go ahead and flip this over here. And again, we want a nice sear on it, on both sides. Perfect. Let that cook for just a second on the other side. Again, that's going to go in here. Once the noodles are done, that's going to go on top with the chicken. Top with Parmesan cheese and go in the oven. Okay, our chicken is all done. It's nice and seared. I placed it inside the sauce. Now all these noodles that just came out, they are going to go all around here. Okay, now go ahead and pile on all the noodles on top of the chicken, just like that. I'm going to give a nice, generous coating of Parmesan cheese all over this. I'll do more. Alright, got a nice layer of Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese on here. And one more thing, we're going to sprinkle some more Parmesan cheese on top. Cover with foil, bake in the oven for about half an hour. And that's it. And here's the finished product. All done. All nice and bubbly. Smells amazing. Can't wait to dig into this. It's going to be good. And so here's the finished product. I'll plate it. And it looks really good. And it tastes really good too. So if you want to make it, enjoy.